Hello, fellow explorers. If you've been looking for a smoked fish dip that really doesn't taste like fish, stick around because I have got the recipe for you. Oh, God, that's good. Yep, we're going to get some more fresh fish. Great Lakes whitefish, I bet.
Phil & Son Seafood. We're gonna go in there and get some whitefish, probably some fresh fillets and some smoked. The great thing about these places is these are family-owned places. Many of them have been around for 100 years or more, and they have their own commercial fishing boats. So they're going out and they're catching their whitefish fresh. So let's go get some fresh fillets.
Let's go. I'm so excited. Going in. Oh, it smells like. Oh yeah, it smells like a fish.
Father-in-law had it, and then he's retired. And then
It's me.
yeah, you probably did. The one
There they are.
is right here. Up
The
on
whitefish
father-in-law,
fillets.
And then the other one, he just started.
So the processing days catch.
That is really cool.
Hi.
Hey there, 4 whitefish fillets, please.
You were probably thinking, smoked fish dip? Is that a thing? I didn't know it was a thing either till about 5-6 years ago. Rich brings me to Michigan and he's like, oh, we're going to have smoked fish dip. And it wasn't just any smoked fish dip. It was Rich's favorite fish.
Great Lakes whitefish.
Yes, he loves it. We made it. I fell in love with fish dip. It's not as weird as it sounds, but if you don't like fish, don't think that you're not going to like this. The whitefish is very, very mild. It really does not taste like fish to me. So
It's the fish that doesn't taste like fish.
it is, exactly. I think my mom would even like it. So we're here in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, near Munising, and we picked up some smoked whitefish, and I've got it right here. We picked up chunks, and so we had to take the skin off and pull out all the bones. You can get some fillets, or you can get chunks. Whitefish is hard to find around the country, especially Great Lakes, but you can use trout for your smoked fish dip. And if you really like the taste of fish and want a little fishier flavor, use some smoked salmon. Be fabulous. Honey smoked salmon is one of my favorite smoked salmons. I think they're all over the country. I'll put a link below to them so you can find out if you can find them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to chop up this beautiful smoked whitefish into very, very small pieces because we don't want big chunks in our dip. Now, technically, this is a dip / spread. I just like to say dip because I love dip. But you can call it a spread. You can call it a dip. You can call it a spip, maybe. Would that be spread and dip put together? Stip? Oh, I don't know. Oh, found some bones. Rich did debone these for me. Thank you very much. He does the dirty work sometimes.
I think it's important to point out, too, that is a 100-year-old company, and they have their own commercial fishing boat. So this fish was caught and sold by them.
Yeah, I mean, you go to their market and you go get some whitefish fillets, and they were caught that morning. We've done that too. It's wonderful, actually. Okay, I have the whitefish into small chunks, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and finely chop it, getting the knife in there, going pretty wide to begin with, and then I'm going to really get small pieces. I want very small pieces. I don't want big chunks of fish in here. Got all the fish chopped up. I put it in the bowl, and also in the bowl is some mayonnaise and some cream cheese. Now, because I'm dairy-free, I use dairy-free cream cheese. I use Tofutti to be exact. If you're dairy-free as well, you can use Tofutti, Kite Hill, whatever dairy-free cream cheese you like. If you're not dairy-free, woohoo, go out, get the regular cream cheese and put that in here. It's gonna taste amazing. Earlier in the video, you saw me eating the fish dip off of tortilla chip, which is a really good way to eat it. But later on, I'm going to show you the absolute best way to serve the fish dip. And now that we're talking here and you got a moment, if you haven't liked this video, if you're having fun so far, go ahead and hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do that too. That would be really wonderful. Okay, this is going to be really quick. So I've got, like I said, the mayonnaise, the cream cheese, and the fish in. Now I've got some red onions. And that looks about like as many as I want in there. Chopped parsley, fresh. chopped fresh, or actually really finely diced, chopped fresh dill. You can use dried dill. It works well. Just cut it in half or so. And I've got some horseradish. It sounds kind of weird, but it's going to add an interesting layer of flavor. Whoa, Worcestershire sauce, lemon juice. Let's put it all in there. Smoked paprika. Even though the whitefish is smoked, we want to get it in a more intense flavor of smokiness. And then some Dijon. So I swear I use Dijon and everything. It's such a versatile and wonderful ingredient. Okay, now I'm going to mix. Now the cream cheese is going to make it a little difficult to mix, so just kind of start slowly and it'll start working itself together. Okay, we're looking pretty good. Even if you soften your cream cheese, leave it out to soften, it's still going to be a little challenging to mix because it is not, it is a pretty thick ingredient. This is looking really, really good. I think I'm going to give it a taste and see if I need some salt and pepper. Okay, I'm going in for a taste to check for seasoning. It looks really, really good. Okay, here we go. That is quite good. It does need some salt and pepper. I always start with just a little bit of salt. I kind of have an idea what I think it needs. Can always add more. Really difficult to take the salt out. Matter of fact, you can't take the salt out. You usually cannot even fix it. So don't make it too salty. Okay, going in for another try. I think I might have hit it with the salt. We'll find out. I'm going to hit it with just a little bit more salt. This is why we salt and taste, salt and taste. Or is that taste and salt? Taste and salt. I don't know. Okay, one last taste. I think we're good. Oh God, that is just so good. Okay, for now, we're up to the part where I'm going to show you the absolute best way to serve this. Ta-da! A crostini made from a French baguette. Oh, I just absolutely love this smoked fish dip on a baguette. Now you're probably thinking to yourself, wait, you're gluten-free. How in the world are you eating a French baguette? Well, this is a gluten-free, dairy-free baguette that we make, Rich and I make. You can find that recipe, I believe, up here. I will also link it in the description below, or you can go to gfexplorers.com and you can find that recipe there. And if you are gluten-full and can eat all the gluten you want, go ahead and get yourself a baguette from the bakery or grocery store, slice it up, and enjoy this fish dip. So I'm going to take a little bit of it. And you can put as little or as much on here as you want. If you're going to a party and you're going to take a tray, probably about this much is good. Or if you know everybody really likes fish dip, you can put a little more on there. I like to be a little liberal with my baguettes. Okay, so I'm going in. That is super duper delicious. And the most amazing part of this, it really doesn't taste fishy, but you get a little bit of hint of fish. You know you're not eating any normal type of dip. You're eating some sort of seafood dip, but it's not a seafood in your face bite at all. Absolutely delicious. So I hope you make this recipe and take it to your next party. It will be a unique appetizer. You don't see smoked fish dip around very often. I don't know why. It's absolutely delicious. Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will put the link to the recipe in the description below again, or go to gfexplorers.com. You can find the recipe there. And until next time, happy eating.